What's up, you filthy animals? It's me, your boy. Sticky Hands here. We back at it again. Plus 16 halls. Easiest key in my life. Changes, we can skip some shit. You know, free key. I'm doing this route. I feel like going up the right side of the stairs is a little bit easier for pugs. Just have to do some interrupts. Take it a little slower. Don't wipe. Time the key. Free key. You ready? No.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3,
It does.
2, 1.
Here we go. We start off with the 1-2 spankaroo, and then we pull them into the left side. Get the aggro, pull the little fellas. Make sure I don't get hit in the back. Don't like taking back shots. Really, I should probably pull them more over to like the other side of this, so that way the little dudes don't run into this big old gargoyle and wipe us. But I don't do that. Make sure you're getting the kicks out. Make sure you're interrupting. Now as the Houndmaster patrols in, I go ahead and grab the Houndmaster. Want to make sure you can grip that guy in, target him down, get him shot up. A big deal while the thrash is going off, you guys want to be using big defensives, making sure interrupts go out during thrash 100% of the time because you'll lose people. Not good. Just like halfway through is fine. Damn, that's a lot of health in the gargoyle. I've since changed my route. I've played a little bit more since making this video. I don't actually end up pulling this gargoyle in most of my other routes. I just skip it and grab some more little dudes, make up for it. So if you can, skip this big gargoyle. Otherwise, chain it into something. I normally just walk it down the stairs. Not a big deal. Boom, we got the second pack. We got the big double. Big double here, big double low. Key notes is to make sure that the little wheel beast gets interrupted. That's not good for your tank. He'll get eaten up by the pups. And then just keep your kicks. Not a big deal. Brave needs help. I like that, yeah, I like that. Something. They're mad. Brave really needs help. Brave's fine. Brave's just gonna stand here and not let them hit my back. Once all the casters are dead, I'm looking to go ahead and pull the little dudes into this pack and then pull the shard. If you wanted to play this slower, maybe your healer doesn't have cooldowns, maybe you're scared, you actually can pull those casters, DPS them down a little bit, then pull the shard. But honestly, I just do it like this every time. Interrupted. Blind. Shit. No, I charged 1 second late. He links us. Okay, fix the channel. We're all dead. Why would he fucking reincarnate here, bro? But what are these no, like, he used no CDs here. I'm gonna throw a fit, actually, dude. Bruh. It's on. Pop back. He's so fully on timer now. Bro, I used fucking 1 CD here. Pro tip, the fence here is not LOS, so you can just go ahead and go through. I have no way of talking to this dude. Another pro tip is once the shard dies, you just go ahead and pull everything else. Make sure you get that gargoyle if you're pulling that guy. There's only one interrupt plus Houndmaster, so not a big scary pack. What you can do here, what I've been doing, is pulling obliterators into this pack, and they need to be stunned. Don't waste your interrupt on their cast, just CC them. And interrupting the obliterators channel is never worth it, you just want to stun them. So I see that the casters are all gone. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Houndmasters plus some little dudes. Once I feel more comfortable, I'm pulling up the stairs, grabbing the caster pack. And then I want to have my DK grip that just onto me immediately if you can. That's the most ideal situation. Slightly unideal situation is that the little dudes pulled the Houndmaster. And I thought we'd probably lose the key here. There's a lot of fucking dogs. I was hoping he would rip that guy in, and that way he wouldn't cast the Loyal Beast. Kill the old Houndmaster. Just kill the old Houndmaster. But I wound up getting the charge off, clutched up. Oh, dog. Here you pull little dudes. I just tag them a little bit, and then I'm running to the next pack. You don't want to do those alone. They'll follow you in. Don't DPS them. Don't CDs them. You just let them follow your tank in. And then I get aggro, pulling the shard. Nah, I just didn't have shield block up. There's periods of time where I can just lose it. I'm not liking the 12 CCs in a row there. Just DK my grips nothing, bro. Bro, grip the fucking caster. The one I should have gripped was like. Gotta do the math on the rat real quick. Nah, I'm gonna have to do collectors on boss too. Or I could just pull some little slimes later on. I'm gonna do slimes later on. And just wait. Not really sure how to get around this whole waiting part, but in my new and updated route, I pull the collectors and some casters into the boss, and it's a lot better, especially when you're lusting on the boss. We're still in time. This fucking shaman dude. Never again, he just ruined it for anyone that has. It's ruined it for all of them. We're gonna need that next pull. Bad, because we need it next pull or y'all are dead. Y'all gonna have to go crazy next pull. He was full health when he liked. Keynote for the tanks here is that the Eviscerators have a tank buster and they hit really hard, so you gotta be really careful. And then you want to pull those ankle biters as they're patrolling around, and don't social them into the with the other pack, and make sure they're already on the way going out. You snag those guys, kill the casters. Once the caster's dead, you can pull more. Some obliterators alive then. I generally try and pull the Eviscerators into the caster group prior, and then you can chain from there. I got some little fellas that we have to kill. We are prop gaming. What's up? Trying to get some score today, but my Death Knights in my group keep trolling me. We gotten like 1 key time that gives me points. Here we're just waiting for the gargoyle to turn to stone. It's worth waiting for the skip. Just gotta wait for his debuff and then turns to stone. We cloak and you can hug the right side. Otherwise you gotta have really precise movement. If you hug the right side too bad, you will pull that. As soon as you open this door, you want to be like spamming taunt, getting threat, because if you don't,
opening the doors to get
they'll
my ass
whack
kicked.
one of your DPS or healer.
So uncalled for, actually.
On this boss with the little ads, one of the big tips I can do is I normally try and stay to like a side, and then you have taunt, not taunt. You can interrupt the opposite side ads, have DK grip, they'll come to the tank.
3,700 last season.
Listen.
We're in a pickle here. Yeah, whoever gets the thing has to go fight us. Yeah, that's on speaking human racially. It does. Defeat.
On the next pull here, I always want to go in and get threat as fast as I can. Once I got the threat, really making sure that the Hound Masters don't get their cast off, otherwise it's bad for the tank. Otherwise it's just a simple pull. Here you pull these adds into the boss. If you're maybe a little nervous, you can kind of DPS the casters down a little bit, but should be fine. So you can see me sitting here waiting until they all get grouped up a little bit. Then I'm pulling the boss in. We got big CDs, we're gonna pump. A really big tip on this boss is if you got that warrior tank, make sure you're letting him reflect. And reflex that up to be a lot of damage. Really important. Really, really important. When I tank this boss, I'm always trying to move to an open canister as well. That way my melee DPS don't have to lose damage. Always trying to keep him on a canister.
Remember, if you get it, you cannot cloak. Yeah, that's the right one. That's the right number. Not my kick.
The secret code is banana. Go ahead and whisper my secret code account, banana, for free BLP.
Do you have any more founds? Remember to try and save CDs still after he sucks it up. Oh, we got the Giga buff, dude. It's in the back. Fingers.
Here's the part I see tanks struggle with the most. So I go ahead, pull the boss, mini boss, get the interrupt out. Here we are. We're just hanging around. I got my proc. I'm waiting. We're just hanging out. He's about to do his buff. You shouldn't interrupt because it stops his spell Q. And then we get the buff. We're pumping. Send your full CDs. If you haven't lusted, you lust here. You pump him up. He falls over. Boom. Easy peasy. It's just really important to make sure you're holding your cooldowns until after the display of power buff. Because number one, he heals as one of his first casts. Number two, it's a 25% damage amp, so really want to have the CDs up for the 25% damage amp.
We're gonna get our buffs, so go hard now. Shit in the middle of the room. 100%.
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must.
This last boss is pretty
Combat
straightforward here.
abilities out there.
Basically just patchwork DPS the entire time. You like slightly evade statues.
Touch your feet.
Pitiful wretches. I am losing my patience.
As a tank on this boss, I always just use maybe like a defensive and stand in the circles to keep up maximum DPS for me. DPS can't really be doing this. You need to save your defensives for the 70% and then the 40% where he does the 4 statues at once.
You are beneath my contempt. Behold the might of the Vendetta.
So here we are, we're
Oh,
at
shoot,
70%. He's doing the 4 statues at once. I step out. I'm just looking here, and then I'm standing between the 2 statues, and then I just get
Yeah,
closer
so
and closer to the
both,
boss. And then your tank's gonna be soaking too. With your tank soaking too, it makes this super simple.
That's why I so close.
I am losing my patience.
He's trying to soak the one I'm at.
Behold the might of the Vendetta. Out of my way. Out of my way.
I don't know where the fuck that's going.
Behold the might of the Vendetta.
13 milli crit. Hey, crit. Watch your feet.
We have anima to spare. I am losing my patience. Pitiful wretches. Out of my way.
Getting the 16 halls in,
I am losing my patience.
ideally.
Pitiful wretches. Out of my way.
I think we got him.
You are beneath my contempt. Behold the might of the Vendetta. You are beneath my contempt.
Oh. Yippee. 29 points. Huge. I got the idol. I got a 17 eco dome. We're so back. It's big. Look at these interrupts right there. Missed 11. It's a lot of interrupts though.
Alright guys, if you found any of these tips useful, please leave a like, follow, comment. Let me know what I can do better. Go ahead and like and subscribe, boys.